So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My favorite colors are mint, green, and pink. All right, so I created Meet Me in a Martini Room. Like, I literally have a room all to myself that I truly dedicated to um, Hollywood. I love old black and white movies. I love glamour. I love glamour. So glamour Hollywood. So it's like this whole martini room that I have. The whole setup is like literally black and white. My bar is black and white. I have black and white photos of some of the most iconic women, in the, that's ever been in front of a camera or on stage, from Diana Ross to Lena Horne to Dorothy Dandruff to, I got over here, y'all know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Bombshells, just, Audrey Hepburn, you know, um, and and as well as my bar. So this is where when some of my girlfriends come, or my favorite aunties, they know who they are. When they come, we sit right here and we kiki. We have our hookah. We have a good time, and most of the time, I have my baby making drinks for me too. But I love to make drinks. Especially like I had girlfriends that come over and stay here with me, throughout the weekend. We have martinis. I posted quite a bit of those up on Instagram and stuff like that. And so I said, what better way to share that? That's part of me sharing my world, is sharing that. So when I say meet me in a martini room, come on, meet me. Let me show you some drinks. Let me show you how I can get down, behind there with my sexy self. No, but yeah, that, and I love doing it. I love doing it. I love being in front of the camera. I love teaching things. I love to experiment with new things. And I love for my fans to even talk back to me, on certain things. And I'm going to be very honest. It's some things that I don't like to talk about a lot. And it has to do with, like, I feel like sometimes it's a time and a place for everything. Like, I have an account with OnlyFans, and that's the place where I allow my fans to come in and talk to me in the matter of what they saw me in is their fantasy in that aspect. But here in Naomi's world, that fantasy is a part of me, but that's not what I'm trying to define it all. And when you come here, you're gonna see me doing martini. You might even see me in a bonnet with a hat on my head with no makeup, and probably won't even have any contacts on. You might even see me in my glasses, But that's what I want to share. So it's all things that influence me, things that I influence, things that I love to do, the good, the bad, the ugly. That is what Naomi's world about. It's the realness of me, regardless of the hair and all that other stuff. It's me being real. I'm creating this one show, and I can't wait to do it because I am such a foodie. Like, I have this new big fence thing with mukbang and ASMR and all of those, where I love to see them when they do those crab boils, and like I'm good at crab boils and gumbo. Like, I love that. Like, and I don't mind sitting down talking to people and eating. And I'm hoping that I'm able to do this, and I'm hoping that I'm working. I'm not gonna say hope. I say I am going to. Let's see. Did you see how this is correct? I'm going to do this show. I started to do it on January 1st, and I was very, very sick, and I tried to do it live, and my voice kind of like went out. My voice was gone for about a week because, as you guys know, I'm just coming off of a flu for 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks of a flu. But with this show, I want to mix all of that together with me eating. I want to even invite some of my friends over, and we eat right in front of the camera. So that's Breaking Bread with Naomi. That's going to be a part of this YouTube channel of Naomi's World. Ask Naomi. Ask Naomi is probably one of my favorite things because this is what I believe is part of my calling. Um, Ever since I was a young girl, everybody always came to me for advice or, to give them some kind of wisdom or empowerment or something like that. And that's why I created Ask Naomi when I was on my radio show. And it was a long time ago. When I first started with a series with Playboy Radio, I was doing a very late night show on Thursday nights called Women of the World or Women of Women or something like that. And it was literally only a jerk off radio. Like literally men would call in for a good 2 hours, they would call in and we would literally have phone sex live on the air. But even within there, you would have people that were emailing me, asking me questions on how can I take my sex to the next level, or how can I talk my girl into doing this, because I like this is this or whatever. So when I had told my then producer, I was like, you know what, we need to do a segment. I said, because there's a lot of people out there that they fantasize about us, they see us on these films, that they truly have questions about themselves sexually, and really people want to listen. I mean, what better person to get it from is literally, an adult film star, a porn star, to educate you or tell you, about your niche. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where Ask Naomi came from. And it became very popular from that. And still to this day, I still receive emails. And so I figured, let me do that on this channel as well. I literally years ago created a website for it, was going to do it years ago and never pushed the button. But I said in 2020, I was going for it because by the time I'm 50 years old, I want everything checked off. So then I truly will be retired and enjoying my life, my best life then. And then I have with just me being me, real and raw. And this is kind of the start of it right now. To where I might just sit down in a conversation right here in the martini room and just talking with you guys and letting you, know some things about me, some things that I might have to get off of my chest or whatever like that. Or even, me, giving tips on, certain things from, in a household of, things of me fixing things and stuff like that. Or maybe even some kind of financial things or something like that. Because I am what I call a serial entrepreneur. Like I have several different businesses outside of the adult realm of things that I constantly revamp. I constantly add on to, and I constantly create new businesses around, and I would love to share those things, with you guys. There's going to be a lot of content on here. And I'm going to try not to confuse you at all, because in my world, how can you can't get confused, because this is somebody's world. This is what they do in their life. You know what I mean? So I just want to tell you guys is that just come on this journey with me here in Naomi's world. Trust me, you will enjoy it. And I just want you to get a better understanding of who I am, what I am. Yes, that's what it is. All right, so I'm going to stop right now because it's time. It's actually a Sunday, and I need to cook. So I'm going to leave it right here and just say this is just be good to people. Really, I always say surround yourself with positive people. I say positive mind, positive spirit. Surround yourself with positive people. And as I always say, always keep it sexy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. This is Naomi's World. I am Nyomi Banks. And have a good one.